Well, welcome to Alan's Day. We are doing a shop walk today, and we're going to show you the Feedline that we just got in for cutting up our coil material. So I'll just walk you through and show you some of the upgrades we did. It's a little bit close to perfect for what we're using for it. So let's go. So to start out with, here's what we're cutting up. We're cutting up these coils material in the smaller parts. So we load the coil up on this end here. We put two coils on here, so we came up and we put a spacer between here so that we can get it. And then we also made up another spacer to put in here. That way we can cut two coils at one time. Set it up. So the coils go on there. Coils go here. This is a leveler line that levels the material as it goes through the machine. It levels up. This is the controller to operate the decoiler and the leveler. And going down through the line here, this is this unit right here in the center here. There's actually a cord that goes to that. So as there's an electrical connection made between the stand and there, it shuts that off, and that's what regulates the feed rate of the machine here. So we're over to the feeder. This is the feeder that pulls the material through at a specific rate. And just a little bit about where we got this machine here. This machine came from, let's see if I can get that in here, Irwin Technologies. They are a company that makes these feed lines, and there's the information right there if you need to contact them. And if you happen to be contacting them and you need a feed line, just tell Della that Alan sent you. So Della's the person that we've worked with there. Real good person, takes care of us real good. Also, one other thing that we did is we put together a procedure on startup and shutdown on here, just for everybody here and for safety reasons. So when we start these machines up, there's a few things that we need to check. And also what we've got going here is we just put a little lubricant or a brake cleaner holder there, little towel rack for cleaning there. One thing we did some work and we put a different guard on here, or put a guard on here. The guard they had is a little lower and smaller, but we wanted to cover that up a little closer, so this just drops on there. Also, what we did different from what the factory had, the factory had in this location here, they had this set up with automatic oilers. For what we're doing with it, we decided that we want to put grease lines to it. By putting the grease lines in here compared to the oiler in there, we dropped the bearing temperature in that big bearing there 100 degrees. So we got a good, I went with grease on there. So as I was saying, the material that comes off the roll through the decoiler, then the leveler, the feeder, and the shear, and then here's where it all comes out here. All these parts end up in the bin here. We made the little chutes on the end there. One other thing that we made on here is we made this guard all the way around here so that when you're coming in with a forklift, there's no chance that we're going to be getting near the machine. Or something else we upgraded on here is we put another guard on here to protect the motor, and we also made some floor plates. All the electrical lines that go on this machine, this is our power cord that goes down through here all the way up here, into the power panel. So that way nobody's stepping on any cords. We made all these floor guards up here to keep everything protected. We also made a stand here. You can see that stand we made to put the units up on top of. This is for the shear, and then this one is for the feeder. We put them up on top of a stand so that they're a little easier to work with, a little better height. Other things we did is more guards on here for all the cabling and airlines, more guards there. We made a pendant holder here. You see that this pendant over on this side, when you're loading a roll up, you want to get at the numbers, but when you're starting it up in the morning, you want that pendant over here so that you've got your stop function and start functions here. So that's all the upgrades that we did to this Feedline, what we're doing. And the best part about it is it's just so much more productive for cutting materials. At one point, all these small parts, we used to have several people on a shear take a full 72 120 sheet, put it in the shear, cut it for width, then cut it for length. That got a little pricey for what we're doing. Of this these parts right here, we probably go through a minimum of about 250,000 pounds a year of this particular material. This is a galvannealed product, either 16 or 22 gauge. So that's all I have on our shop walk today about the Feedline and the upgrades that we did to it. It's time to fire it up and let it do its thing. So to start it up with, we just have it on auto start, and now it's getting a little noisy, and we'll walk around to the other side and I'll show you what we've got here. Material comes off of there, goes through the leveler, and it just keeps on going all the way through. And all the parts come out of there. Right now we only have it set at about 40%. If we needed to get more production out of it, it will go a little bit faster than that, but it's already making up enough parts already for it. So, once again, that's it. Thank you for coming along with the shop walk. We'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching Alan's Day. Life is about making choices. Some things are already perfect. Some things you may choose to upgrade. This channel will show you both. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again.